Finally, let's look at some data, some utterances from ape language experiments that you have learned about. As we look at these examples of sentences produced by apes which were taught some human language, I want you to think about two things. First of all, can we understand these sentences? Are they making sense? Are the apes actually communicating something? And second of all, do they sound like humans would say them? Okay, so these are two separate questions. First of all, can we understand them? Is there communication? And second of all, is this correct human language? And if not, what types of mistakes there are or what things are missing? So here are some of the sentences that apes made in the experiments that we talked about. So you have the first three sentences by Nim Chimpsky. Drink, eat me Nim. Tickle me Nim play. Me banana, you banana, me you give. And you will see straight away that there is some message there. There is meaning, right? He is talking about eating and drinking and wanting to play. So we can actually understand at least the general message of what he wants to say. It's similar with the other two sentences coming from Coco the gorilla and Kanzi the bonobo. Me can't, breakfast eat some cookie eat, or dog go, no balloon, bite cherry, chase hide you. What we notice is that the apes are definitely communicating and they do understand at least some meaning of these words. And this is indeed something that apes can learn. Especially, you will notice here that what the apes are using are the meaningful content words, such as nouns and verbs. Things that denote things, like nouns, and things that denote actions, like verbs. So we have verbs like eat, tickle, give, hide, go. And we have nouns such as dog, breakfast, banana, and so on, cherry. Right? So the apes can learn the meaning of words that mean things or actions in the actual world. The things that are missing from their sentences, the things that are different from the way that we would say them, are mostly the little words that we put in between, such as I, right? Or will, or the. So if you look at the sentence from Coco, you would say, as a human, I will eat some cookie for breakfast. So I will eat some cookie for breakfast. Those are the small words that create structure. And you will see structure is exactly what these apes are missing. What the apes seem to be able to learn is the meaning of content words, and they can put them together randomly to create the combined meaning. They can combine them, but their sentences do not have structure. They do not have the small grammatical words like is, are, I, will, for, and so on. Words that do not really add meaning, but that create the structure of sentences. Moreover, they don't seem to pay attention to word order, right? So me banana, me you give is just putting all of these words together randomly without paying attention to word order. So altogether, when we look at what's missing, the structure, the order, the grammatical words, what is missing is syntax. In summary, you have now seen that all animals communicate, and their communication systems can be very complex. They can be combining or grading, they can be predicative, referential, and expressive. And some of them are really complex. And the smart animals can, in fact, be taught some meanings, right? Can be taught some symbols. For example, some sign language, some verbs or nouns, either using sign language or a lexical keyboard. So, meaning or message is something that all animals do, both encode and understand. But only human language has syntax, the complex structure that allows for creating infinite new meanings. If you think about the ape sentences that we just looked at, we could understand them, but they were very short and simple. Because without a structure, you can only build those very short, simple sentences, right? It doesn't really matter if I say give cookie or cookie give. You will understand me. Word order is not so important in sentences like this. But if you want to start building longer, more complicated sentences to build really complex abstract meanings, you need syntax, right? Then you cannot just put words randomly together. And so this is the main difference in human language. So some animals can be taught elements of human language, but from all the experiments, we can see they cannot learn full syntax. And so they can never learn language like humans do.